Bortle here with returning YCS Lubbock champion. What's up, Houston Carter? How you doing, man?
What's up?
Hey, so I was told that you defended your belt yesterday at the Tulsa Regional. How'd you do, man?
I got third place with Pendulum FTK.
Third place? Oh, crap. So you topped again.
Yeah,
that means you lost once, right?
Yeah.
You won X1 or what?
X1, yes.
Against who, bro?
Oh, I know you did, yeah. Congrats on you too.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Who'd you lose to, though, yesterday?
I only lost to Paul Cooper because he actually knew how to play Pendulum Magicians. No one else didn't know how to play any deck there.
Oh, dang. So I was told that you lost by, I guess he won by like ring out or whatever, so you kept your belt, yeah. The YCS champion?
He got ninth, which is sad, but
dang.
I got third, so it's all
dang, good. That's crazy. All right, let's get to your list, dude.
Yeah, for the one-ofs, I ran Pendulum FTK, so for the one-ofs I ran one Oath, one Dainty Magician. This card actually came in clutch against Invoke player because the guy had a Mechaba, and I negated the Mechaba. So, I couldn't negate the Mechaba, so we just didn't use the effect because he already knew what would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. I thought that was really nice with this card.
That does work against Trickstars too, right?
Yeah, it does, but it never came up. I faced one Trickstar, I think, and that was it. But the guy wasn't that good at all.
Oh, jeez.
The guy was just running Pure Burn, so it didn't matter. I ran Mythical Beast, actually. So I ran 2 Jackal and 3 Cerberus. This card was insane the entire day. Because you would go, use the effect, bring it out, then you would just like use an allure or something, get 2 counters, and put a scale. That you would banish like one of their like key monsters. So I was like I banished a Minerva, I banished a Draco monster with this too. I think I banished Masterpiece also because it was unaffected by spells and traps. So.
Dang, so you do a lot of work with just Cerberus sometimes, right?
Yeah, Cerberus put in a lot of work this weekend. I never bricked with it because I always sided one out, so that was good.
Very nice.
For the Magician part, I ran 3 Harmonizing Magician. This card is insane. And I ran 2 purple and 2 of the black thing. You don't really need more than these. These are fine ratios in this deck. And the other versions, I would say run 3 and 3 of each. But in this version, you don't really need them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Just get all these up. And for the Dark Worm engine, I ran 3 Dark Worms and 3 gates. This is just for FTK and purposes only. The rest is just.
Oh, I don't think I asked. So you're playing the FTK version, yeah?
Yeah, I said that in the beginning, but it doesn't really matter though. But thanks for noticing that it is the FTK.
Yeah, nice.
And for the other cards, I ran 3 Crypt Magician and 3 Blood Magician. I mean, Crypt Sorcerer and Blood Sorcerer, because this one's Bullin', this one's Coolin'. And I ran the 3 Brick Magician. What did Creighton call these? I forgot what he called them.
I have no idea.
I gotta ask Aaron. Screw it, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But yeah, these cards are the Brick Squad.
Yeah.
And for spells, I ran 2 Desires. Yeah, this card is insane because it draws 2. 2 Instant Fusion because this card is insane. I ran 3 Foolish Burials for the Dark Worms. I ran 3 Allure Darkness because you're always trying to draw into your FTK. Yeah. And 2 Pendulum Call because this card is insane.
Dang. Quick question though, some ratios I've seen people play 1 Instant Fusion. Do you approve of that or not?
It depends. Some people ran 1 just because they don't want to rely on the FTK. So I agree with that. That's probably correct for them because they're not trying to really FTK. They're trying to FTK if they can. If they can't, might as well, not FTK. And just go for a big board. So I think that's fine. I just think my version was purely for FTK and purposes only. Nice. So that's why 2 was fine.
So that's a 40 card main deck, yeah?
40 card main deck, yes sir.
Ooh.
And for extra deck, I ran 2 Seacrows, Omega, and Ignister. I made this card a lot. It's like whenever they had like 0 cards, or like whenever they, I think like whenever they just didn't have really nothing. I think this card was really good all day. Ignister never came up. I ran 3 Exceeds. I ran 3 Absolute. I mean, not 3 Absolute. 1 Absolute, 1 Titanic, 1 Tornado. Never made this card. Wish I made this card, but never made it. Never could because I just had to Kate instead.
Yeah.
And Odd Eyes was just, it's just insane. And for the links, I ran 2 Heavy Guys because this card is insane. I ran Metaltron and Underclock just for cherries basically, and for just purposes of OTK, and this card's just pretty decent all around because it has 3 link markers pointed down.
Yep.
And the best card, the Link Monster, I think I've ever used in my life. Bortle Low Dragon for my man Bortle.
Oh yeah, that's a Bortle load right
Yeah,
there,
it's
right?
Bortle Load, yeah. European also, because I have to respect Bortle.
Yeah, the sauce.
And for my extra deck, for the fusions, I ran one FTK card, because this card is insane.
Yep.
And 1,000 Eyes Trick, just because like it forces out Jackal and stuff like that. It gets rid of like, problems.
So you actually summoned the Thousand Eyes this weekend or
I
not?
don't think I did, but if I it's never came up. But I think if I was able to get an fusion like dead, it would have came up like something. It would have actually done something.
All right, good.
And plus, like you can bring this off you can summon this off of Black Bank, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dark Spellcaster. So it would have been cool if I could have done it. 2 Spring King because Supreme, and 1 Vortex.
Nice.
For side deck, it's not really that special. I only sided like 9 cards total. It was these cards every game. These cards every game, no matter what. I always sided these.
Yeah.
Only for Pendulums, I sided these. And these cards didn't matter at all.
Well, it made sense because you're most likely going second, right?
Yeah, these were all going second cards.
Yeah.
Because I always want to go first either way, because I was always winning dice rolls.
Dang, dude.
And yeah, that's basically it.
That's pretty sick, man. It's pretty crazy because you topped Lubbock like a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, and then I just came back.
Or
to
one
another
Lubbock,
regional.
my bad, dude. Shit.
Oh yeah, thank you, Bortle.
Yeah. Any shout outs, bro?
Shout out to all Cosmic, and shout out to Epic. Everybody helped me practice and everything.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bortle right here. Shout out to Team Legacy. Here's one of the members right there.
Oh yeah, the infamous Javi. What's up, Javi? Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Oscar and Oscar's my boy, and Los. Los should have topped, but he got really unlucky.
Oh yeah, Los destroyed me, but that was it.
He took your soul, so yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
That's
he
true.
should have topped. And shout out to basically everyone, Toby, and all of them. So,
Yeah. All right, man. Congrats on your top, dude.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Bortle out.